What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be bringing you the top 5 most rare builds on both next gen and current gen NBA 2K22. This video is insane and you're going to see build names that you have never seen before. If you guys are looking for a build to go dominate in the park and show off to your friends that you have a build that nobody else has, you've come to the right place. All I ask in return is that you guys smash that like button and sub to the channel if you're new. Without any further ado, let's get right into this action, man. All right, let's get into it. So rare build number 1 is going to start with current gen. We're going to start on the current gen version of the game. For your position, point guard, hand does not matter, jersey number does not matter. Now what does matter is you pick the right pie chart, and what you're going to go ahead and pick for this is the half green, half blue. Make sure you guys pay close attention to what I'm doing, because if you mess up on anything, you're not going to get the rare build name. Now for the physical profile, you have to do the half agility, half vertical, which works out in this build's favor because you do get contact dunks on this build. So it's not bad to have the vertical. It's actually going to help you guys get more contact dunks. From here, make sure you guys pay close attention, because if you don't, you will mess something up. 77 on your close shot, 88 on your driving layup, 77 on your driving dunk, 50 on your standing dunk, and then an 86 on your post hook. So that's going to give you guys 18 finishing, which is actually a very solid amount of finishing. And then you have great stats all the way around. On shooting, 83 on the mid-range, 81 on the 3, a max free throw, and then you're not going to touch the post fade. So you have 18 and 18. This is a really balanced build. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Actually a very solid spread with a cool name that's going to come attached to it. A 77 pass accuracy, so 1 off being maxed, an 81 ball handle, and a 49 post control, okay? It's going to give you guys 14 playmaking, and then for your defense, 74 lateral quickness, 74 perimeter defense, and then you're going to max your defensive rebound out, and then you're going to put 42 for your offensive rebound. Now, the only thing that this build is lacking is defense badges. In reality, you do have perimeter defense, you do have lateral quickness, which is the main things that you need to be a defensive player. Now, for your body shape, it doesn't matter. You guys know me. I always pick burly because I'm a burly guy, all right? Now, look, for your height, you want to go ahead and pick 6'5". Now, you don't have to be 6'5" for this to work, but you're going to pick 6'5" because you can get contact dunks on 99 on this build. So max that wingspan out, and as you guys can see, any takeover doesn't matter, but since you get contact dunks, I'm gonna go with slasher. And as you guys can see, we have built literally a jack of all trades. It is a crazy name. It's probably the craziest name I've ever seen in 2K, and it really is kind of a jack of all trades besides defense. It really should be called the offensive jack of all trades. Now we're gonna go ahead and hop back into the next gen my player builders. So for the position, power forward, your hand does not matter, your jersey number does not matter. Now this stuff does matter if you want the build to be exactly with this name. 6'7" for the height, 240 for the weight, with a 7'3" wingspan, okay? 7'3" wingspan, your body shape does not matter. I'm gonna go barely because I think it's the coolest body shape in the game. Now, this is where the stuff starts mattering as well. 64 on your close shot, and make sure that you guys follow everything close, because if you don't, you will not get the exact same name. I'm telling you guys, if you literally just do one thing wrong, it will not be the same name. So look, 88 on your driving dunk, your standing dunk, take that to a 58. From here, an 85 mid-range, so a max mid-range, close to max 83, and then a 26 free throw. All right, I know it seems kind of dumb to have 26 on your free throw, but you're gonna have this extra point laying around, so you might as well just use it. Now, from here, 70 pass accuracy, an 81 ball handle, and then a 72 speed with ball, so a max speed with ball. So you have a 19, 25, 19 spread. Not a bad spread at all for a power forward. I'm telling you guys, this is actually a useful build. So moving forward from here, an 80 interior defense, an 86 perimeter. I don't know why it's taking me so long to upgrade the perimeter. A 78 steal. So not a 94, I kind of baited you guys right there. 78 steal, an 81 block. Okay, so this build is very well rounded. I'm telling you guys right now, this is actually a usable build with a cool name. A 91 defensive rebound, and then a 61 offensive rebound. From here, max speed, max your stand, max your strength, take your vertical to a 73, and then 91 stamina. 19, 25, 19, 27. Actually a very, very, very balanced build. I'm telling you guys, it's actually a really good build. For your takeovers, they don't matter. Pick the takeovers that you guys want. And as you can see, we have built a 2-way skilled stretch 4. What a phenomenal name. It just looks clean. A two-way skilled stretch 4. You're not going to see a lot of these in park. You're not going to see a lot of these in pro. If you guys want to have an actual good build that you can show off to your friends that you know they won't have, this is one to make. We're back on current gen with it, my boys. I don't know why they neglected next gen with the cool names. So we're back on current gen. Position, power forward. The hand does not matter. The jersey number does not matter. Now, let's get into the stuff that does matter. And what does matter is the skill breakdown. For the skill breakdown, you're going to go ahead and choose the half red, half yellow. Okay, this build's kind of like a play glass. You guys are going to see why really soon. For your physical profile, choose whichever one you want, but I always go speed because I just think that's the most important physical profile. Now, from here, an 84 close shot. Okay, you're going to go with an 84 close shot. You're going to go with a max driving layup and a max driving dunk. All right, as you guys can see, that's going to secure you with 7 finishing. Great start, great start, great start. All right, moving forward, max that midi, max that 3-pointer, max that free throw, and do 35 on the post fade. That's going to get you guys 6 shooting. You guys know how easy shooting is on 2K22. So if you're a skilled shooter, this is going to be a really good build for you with a fire name. Now, pass accuracy, 69. All right, let me stop. 69 for the pass accuracy, 65 for the ball handling, and a 73 for the post control. That's 7-6, 16. Good spread, but this is where the build gets really good. 75 interior, 68 perimeter, 68 lateral. No steal, which is the only thing I don't like about this build. An 81 block, an 82 offensive rebound, and an 86 defensive rebound. 7-6, 16, 21. Really good spread. The only thing that I don't like about this build is the steal, which you kind of can get away with because, as you guys can see, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go 275 on the weight. Now, 275 on the weight, you just kind of have to do it. So go ahead and do that. And then for the wingspan, max it out. Now, you're not going to get as many steals as you should, but you can put stuff like interceptor on. It's just not ideal to have this low of a steal. That's the only problem with this build, but as you guys can see, you're going to get 80 ball control at 99, which is the pro dribble moves. This is really like the play grass from years past. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the playmaker takeover. And as you guys can see, we have built a skilled glass cleaner. A skilled glass cleaner. Just another phenomenal, very, very, very cool name. And here we are back on next gen. So look, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys another rare next gen build that you guys can go ahead and use. It's going to be under the small forward position. The hand does not matter. The jersey number does not matter. Now, as I always say, this is where the stuff starts mattering. 6'7" for the height, 240 for the weight. Okay. I don't know why it took me so long to get there. And then a 7'3" wingspan. Your body shape does not matter, but we're going to go with burly because I am a burly guy. All right, now look, moving right ahead, what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to do an 85 layup, okay? An 85 layup, an 85 close shot. Not sure why it's taking me so long to do these things, guys. Please forgive me. 85 layup, 85 close shot, and an 85 driving dunk. So very, very, very balanced build. An 80 standing dunk. And then an 85 post control. So as you guys can see, this is a really good finishing build. You get 29 finishing, and it's really, really solid around the basket. From here, 75 mid-range, 76 3, and then a 61 free throw. So actually a solid shooting build as well. You're gonna get 19 shooting badges to go along with those 29 finishing, which is really, really, really good. From here, your pass accuracy, put that to a 76. Your ball handling is gonna be an 81. And then your speed with the ball is going to be a 70. Defensively, 65 interior, 77 perimeter defense, a 69, 69 steal, an 83 block, and then a 52 and an 82 on the rebounds. So overall, really, really, really balanced build, like extremely balanced build, not really any weak spots in it, and it has a rare name. The spread on it, 29, 19, 21, 21, really solid spread, and then you're not like a physical, like you don't lack in any of the physicals either, which is really good. And it's very rare that you're gonna have one of these builds that doesn't really lack. So I'm definitely a fan of this build. I think the badge spread is really good. The attributes themselves are really good. And it's definitely a build that you guys should look into using if you're looking for a rare build to use. Now, let's go ahead and look at the takeovers. For your takeovers, you pick whichever one you pick. Whichever one you prefer. It's all a preference thing, but I like the fact that we have post takeover on this. And you just have a big variety of takeovers to choose from. And as you guys can see, we have built a rugged playmaker. A rugged playmaker, guys. You're not going to see a lot of these running around. If you're looking for a build that nobody else has, this is the one. Now here we are with the last next gen build, and it doesn't matter whether you do point guard or shooting guard, your hand does not matter and your jersey number does not matter. Now, as we get into the things that do matter, 6'5" for the height, 203 for the weight, and 6'9" for your wingspan. Your body shape does not matter. Pick the one that looks coolest to you. All right, now look. 60 on the close shot, okay? So let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about this finishing on this build. This is not the best build. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. It's not the best build at all, but it is an extremely fire name, and it's not something that you're gonna see around a lot. Can you make this build work? Of course. You can really make any build on this game work if you're willing to like put the time in and get all your badges and play well with it. Now, as you guys can see, 23 finishing, solid finisher across the board. 82 mid-range, 82 3, and then a 95 free throw. Okay, this build is really good at shooting, really good at finishing. Now we're gonna get into the things that's a little bit questionable. Your pass accuracy is non-existent. Your ball handling is an 80, and then your speed with ball is an 83. So that's really the only problem with this build, is it's a sus finisher, and it's not the greatest defender either. A 63 interior, a 78 perimeter defense, which isn't actually that bad now that we sit here and think about it. A 73 steal, a 63 block, and that is your defense. Now, you could actually make a build like this work. 23, 25, 22, 13. It's not that bad. Are there better builds you can make? Of course. But is there cooler names that you can get? Probably not. And as you guys are going to see, it's definitely a cool name. Okay, I'm not gassing it up. It's definitely a cool name. It's something that you guys are definitely going to want to consider. It really boils down to, do you want a cool name and how bad do you want it? As you guys can see, for your takeovers, you get a lot of options to choose from: lock, sharp, shot creator, and slasher. We only get one sharp. Oh, never mind. You get all the takeovers that you want, so go ahead and pick whichever takeovers you want to pick. And as you guys can see, we have built a two-way balanced scorer. A two-way balanced scorer. You're not going to see any of these running around the park. If you guys are looking for something rare and creative, this is the one for you. Now, y'all thought I was just going to end the video with it being unbalanced, with me showing more love to next gen than current gen? Of course not. So here we are, one last final build. All right, if you've made it to this point in the video, comment bonus. For the position, small forward, your hand does not matter. Your jersey number does not matter. What does matter is the pie chart that you pick, and you're going to go ahead and pick the primary blue, small green pie chart. All right, I've made a build before similar to this, but this one has an even more fire name. Now, for the physical profile, whatever one you want to pick, I always do speed because I think speed is the best one. Now, let's get down to the nitty gritty. For your close shot, 79 on the close shot. Your driving layup at an 80. Your driving dunk at an 80. Your standing dunk is a 54. And then your post hook is a 90. All right, so that's a really good finishing build. For your shooting, max the midi, max the three, put your free throw at a 71, and then max out that post fade. So 16, 16 for the playmaking, 66 on the pass accuracy, a 70 on the ball control, a 58 on the post control, okay? So as you guys can see, not really the best post playmaker, but that's okay. Perimeter defense maxed, lateral quickness maxed, steal maxed, and then defensive rebound maxed. Now, you guys can see this is a pretty balanced build. Depends on what you're looking to do in this game. If you're looking to have a build that can do a little bit of everything, this is not a bad build. It can defend, it can finish, it can shoot, and it can make a little bit of plays. For your body shape does not matter. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Burley for this. Your height, 6'7", weight doesn't matter, wingspan doesn't matter. But look at this, okay? You got post and slasher badge, right? And as you guys can see, we have built a mid-range shooter. You're not a three-point shooter, you're a mid-range shooter. All right, I like this build. It's kind of like a catfish build. It's one of those things where, like, if you play somebody with a build called a mid-range shooter, they're not going to guard you at the three-point line, and you can still really spark it up on them because you have max shooting all around.